everybody, I'm your host, Locum23 here, joining me once again for Choices, Most Wanted, Book 1, Chapter 2. So we have to unlock this with the key here. So we got 2. So let's begin. So if you guys have enjoyed this content up till now, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have. Let us begin. New Blood. Now playing as Deputy Marshal Samantha Macy 8 days ago on a dusty road near Odessa, Texas. You lie face up on the asphalt, racked with pain. A dozen small fires burn on the debris-strewn asphalt around you. No. No! In front of you, thick black smoke billows and parts, and a scowling, red-eyed man emerges like a demon. You force yourself up, pushing as hard as you can through the pain, drawing up to one knee. I'll kill you. Kill you! Tall paces towards you and jams the cold metal barrel of a shotgun in your face. You should have taken me up on my offer. Well, okay. Present-day Los Angeles, California. With a jerk, you shake yourself out of the memory. A mugshot of John Toll stares back at you from the case file, quivering in your hands. You're sitting in the waiting chairs outside Captain Beckham's office. Through the door, you can hear muffled voices. A Detective Dave Reyes argues with his boss. Come on, Captain. We agreed I wouldn't have a partner, and now you stick me with her? She's gonna blow all the work I've done building up my sources. This isn't up for debate, Reyes. John Toll's the most wanted list, and Gavin's murder has already hit the news. The mayor wants this case closed yesterday. Your best investigator and Macy in theirs. And I might add, she has more accommodations than even you. You both know what you're doing. At least you'd better. Because if you can't catch him quick, it won't be your ass on the line. Door opens and Dave steps out, running a hand through his hearing frustration. Couldn't get rid of me, could you? Not for lack of trying. No getting out of this one. Sounds like we're stuck together. Looks like I'm playing as her now. Let's catch this bastard and be done with it. Stay out of mine, I'll stay out of yours. We'll do this. I get on the phone back to Texas, and we'll get the hell out of each other's lives. I don't see a better option. Alright, partner, let's get to work. I'll introduce you to Major Crimes Unit Forensic Team, and you might want to brace yourself. Dave leads you to Precinct's crime lab as the door opens. Pop music assails your ears, blaring from the speakers across the room. Sirens flickering in your taillights, your long-lost loves, your only flaw. What a name. Reza Fasil? Nickel! Can you please turn this music off? Outlaw wasn't a good song wasn't a good song 4 years ago. It's still not a good one now. No way! Pop Princess Haley Rose experiments with a contrived club anthem sporting a hokey country twist. It's a time capsule of American awful. It's hilarious. It's not hilarious. You're just using this contrarian hipster act to get on people's nerves from a term like contrary. Good little game, by the way. Ouch! Are you saying it's not working? Mira. We're just gonna call her Mira. Oh, it's working. I'm gonna go murder you. I believe her. I once saw Mira bring a live grenade to work. My desk decorations are my business, Reza. You smirk at Dave. Your techs sure know how to... I'm gonna go with liven up the office. You enjoy this? Sure. And a job this serious, if you don't let yourself have fun once in a while, you'll go as crazy as the people you're chasing. Maybe you're right. But now, we've got a killer to catch. Dave hits mute on Nick's mute speakers. The team turns to face you. Okay, everyone, we've got company. This is Sam Macy from the U.S. Marshal Service. Macy, meet the Three Stooges. That's Reza, our professional computer geek. Why do you keep introducing me that way? I'm a data analyst and a digital security consultant and a moderator on the Crown and Flame official fan site. Okay, I see it now. Over there is Mikkel, forensic specialist and resident hipster. I'm a hipster compared to your hopeless conformist. Honestly, I'm a little embarrassed for you. And finally, the cheerful one, Dr. Mira, our criminal profile. She's a barrel of laughs. Another alpha female. Wow. I trust it won't come to blows if we respect each other's territory, but you should know that I'm training for that eventually. Each of them is working up on a lead until... Reyes might be a hassle, but it's good to get these guys on my side if I want to catch Toll before he kills again. Reza leaps up from his chair and offers an excited handshake. Wow, a bona fide Texas Marshal. The Wild West gunslinger surrounded by LA glitz and a glamour. The fish out of the water thing is a classic trope in the industry. The data analyst industry? He means entertainment industry. I'm also an aspiring screenwriter. Emphasis on the aspiring. He's never actually finished a script. I have my Writers Guild card, Nick. That counts. No, it doesn't. My point is... What do I say? He sounded like that might come in handy in the town. I'd rather have you focus on data. I'd rather have you focus on data. We've got a job to do, so I'd rather concentrate on the facts. Oh yeah, totally. God forbid we foster good team relations or anything. Just data then. What are you going for, Teresa? Reza clacks away at the keyboard, pulling up several windows across the 3 monitors on his desk. Gavin ran a celebrity gossip blog called Dirty Hollywood, and with the things he's posted, he's made quite a few enemies. Like who? Most recently, he posted emails that incriminated director Joshua Neely as a plagiarist. He was the one on the tape right before the murder. He threw a drink in Gavin's face. Well, he's not the only one who hated Gavin. Dirty Hollywood also posted evidence that actor Ryan Summers was making large discreet payments to unknown women. He never explicitly says she's a call girl, but he sure implies it. Ryan didn't mention that. Really? I thought everyone in this town trusted you with everything. And finally, Gavin leaked some illicit cell phone photos of Haley Rose. Oh, you mean the singer that you were just listening to? How did Gavin get all those? Can't tell from the site, but whatever it wasn't legal. As for Toll himself, there's no paper trail in LA yet. Purchases, addresses, all coming up empty. Trying to find out who he was talking to and where he's staying, will you? On it. You and Dave walked to Nick's desk, where he taps away furiously on a smartphone. Stop right there. Pulls his phone out and snaps a picture of your outfit. Perfect! I'm gramming this. Why? I'm standing here. Your style, this whole rough and tumble cowgirl look. Everybody in LA dresses the same right now, so this whole thing you're doing, it's such a middle finger to the masses. What do I say? I'm not trying to do a thing? Oh, exactly right. Everybody else is trying way too hard. But you get it. People like us. We make this look effortless. Okay. I'm pretty sure I don't get it. Just wear what I like. Nick likes you. Yes, like, who cares what the masses think that is fashionable? You are patronist right now. I'm gonna assume that's a good thing. Enough flattery, the forensic Nick. Coming right up. Nick turns to his computer and pulls up notes and files. You see pictures of the crime scene, close-ups of the bullet casings, a static, frozen image from the surveillance cameras of John Toll's face. As Nick works, a memory strikes you, vivid and inescapable. 9 days earlier, U.S. Marshal's office, Odessa, Texas. You toss a huge file down on your desk. Another one for the books. Your partner and best friend, Deputy Marshal Evan Shipley, gawks in amazement. Damn! Is that Ernesto Torres file? You catch that, SOB? Bagged and tagged. Is that a thing we say now? I must have missed that memo. So long as Macy keeps busting cartel gun runners, she can say whatever fool thing she wants. Bill Holton, your boss and mentor, kicks his boot up on his desk beside a gold nameplate reading Chief Deputy U.S. Marshal. Nice work, Goldilocks. Just doing what you taught me, old-timer. Listen, Macy, me and a few other marshals are gonna hit Duke's afterward. Grab some drinks. You wanna come? Celebrate your big collar? What do I say? I'd love to, but I got work. We'll go with that. You jerk your head towards a cell at the end of the office. An uncapped man glares at you from behind the bars with hate-filled eyes. And it's John Tull. Prisoner transport, first thing tomorrow morning. Need to drive this inmate over to death row in Huntsville. He looks cheerful. Life of a marshal, right? From a cell, Tull lets out a long, slow whistle. Hoo-hoo, me and the busty blonde beauty are gonna be all alone in a sweaty hot car. If that ain't a dream come true, I don't know what is. He licks his lips, leering. You know what, Goldilocks? You take the night off. I'll drive Tull tomorrow. No, I can't ask you to do that. You ain't asking, I'm telling. You're a young gal who gotta get out of the world sometimes. And all I've got to look forward to is a glass of whiskey and cleaning old Genevieve. Bill reaches over to the rack on the wall behind him, taking an old Easton 850 shotgun and placing it carefully on his desk. I swear, Chief, you spend more time with that old 12 gauge than you do with human beings. She's one of the 2 women I ever loved. Now get out of here, throw one back for me. Alright, old-timer, I'll owe you around next time. Atta girl. Grab your bag and head out. As you go, for 1 second, your eyes meet John Tull's. Macy, you with us? You blink, shaking yourself out of memory and back into the present. In front of you, Nick has pulled up all of his reports. I have here the results of the autopsy and ballistic analysis. How's it look? Our killer did him dirty. The evidence is consistent with the wound from a sawed-off shotgun fired from approximately 3 feet away. Projectiles are from a shotgun shell, standard double-aught box shot. Damage is centered on the abdomen. From what I know of Tull, sounds like he is sticking to his MO. Gunshot point blank with that shotgun, Tull's specialty in the sick bastard. You're right. You've done your homework on this guy. You don't forget a thing like that. Congrats, but we already knew that? And there aren't any other details? Nick taps away at his keyboard, pulling up some info. It's hard to tell from the footage, but I do have an educated guess from the model of the murder weapon. Looks like an old-school Easton 850, probably sawed off. Did you say an 850? Does that mean something to you? No, you just don't see those every day. Dave leads you to Mira's desk. She looks up from her neat spread of files and gives you a calculated nod. Mira, right? Nice to meet you. It's not just a boys' club in here. Honestly, I never liked the name Mirasol. It's flowery, perpetuates the misconception that all psychologists are sensitive and approachable. Heaven forbid. I've checked out your file, Macy. Frequent physical altercations, questionable use of force, repeated insubordination. Makes for good reading. You writing up a profile on me? Because I'd love to hear that. For starters, there's propensity for violence, hotheadedness, like when you brought the fugitive Emmett Green in with multiple broken bones. Only the kneecaps I was aiming for him. Green was a 300-pound monster rushing into a crowd of civilians with an explosive. How would you stop him? Ask real nice. Then there's a report of you telling fugitives with hostages to grow a backbone, dirtbag. Ooh, I want that on a t-shirt. Alfonso Carver. I did a drive out of cover and it worked. Was that in the report? Use words as weapons, ironically typical of someone who keeps people at a distance. There's the massive property damage during your raid of the New York Flores cartel, showing reckless disregard for... Alright. I didn't actually mean for you to profile him. I don't know, I was actually enjoying that. Are you bothered that I overstepped, or that I was right? Marisol catches herself and pauses. I know, I can be overly blunt, abrasive to a fault, difficult to work with. That's not a fault. Not to be overly Texan, but you're a straight shooter. A lot of time the job calls for the cold, hard truth, and the people who give it. Those are people I'd want on my team any day. Oh, thank God! Honestly, it's been exhausting having to mince words and coddle my teammates. Reza and Nick are basically just tall children, so it's nice to have you on board. Likewise. You wink at Dave. Suck up. Moving on to the case at hand. With the help of your marshal's office back in Texas, I've already put together a preliminary profile of John Toll to get in his mind. Not somewhere I want to spend a lot of time. He's a paid killer who's mostly interested in inflicting pain. He's brutal when he should be discreet. Clever, but unstable. Textbook signs of egocentric, obsessive behavior, and sadism. This guy just gets better and better. Anything else? Just that. Look, I'm easily disturbed. I read the profiles of psychopaths for a living, sometimes for recreation. But this guy scares me. Then, we just have to be scarier. I like how we pan back over the desk. You and Dave leave the crime lab and head back to the bullpen. Okay, we've got 3 leads now. We have to focus on the most promising one. If Toll's getting paid, we should follow up on... It's a tough one. Reese's research on Gavin's blog. Nick's idea of Toll's gun, which we know is linked to her boss, which I'm guessing something happened. So psych profile of Toll, which we already knew. Riza's research on Gavin's blog. I'm gonna go with Gavin's blog. We're hunting for who hired Toll, so we should look into the people he offended. So, everyone with decency? I mean, the people recently showcased on his blog, Dirty Hollywood. That's Haley Rose, Josh Neely, and Ryan Summers. Unless you got a problem with questioning your Hollywood friends? Actually, no. Chasing the motive here is the smart play. For now, we're on the same page. Come on, I'll drive. Hope you drive fast. Every minute we waste is a minute Toll's out there. A free man. You head for the garage, but stop when you notice Dave's not moving. He studies you. Alright. If we're gonna be partners, I need you to level with me. Why are you here? I told you, it's my... Don't tell me it's your job, because it's not. We have a local marshal for this. Something made you get on a plane, fly halfway across the country to nab Toll yourself. Something makes you look like you're gonna punch a hole through the wall when you talk about him. It's personal. Damn right it is. And if this partnership is gonna work, I need to know the person I'm dealing with. Remember the day by the road, the thick, sweltering heat, the smell of blood in the air? Toll heat. Find out what happened to Sam and Toll in Texas in this exclusive flashback scene. What do? So, I have to use 20 diamonds. I don't have enough, so I have to actually go with Don't Tell Him Much. He killed someone I cared a lot about. My mentor, Bill Holton. He was more of a family to me than my real one ever was. Let's just leave it at that. You turn away from Dave and suck in your breath to keep yourself from shaking. You close your eyes and exhale. Dave stays quiet for a long moment. We're gonna get that bastard, Macy. Toll is going down. Damn straight. You've reached the end of this chapter. Restart the chapter to try other choices or continue on in the next chapter. So I got a diamond. However, we did not get a key. So we are going to have to figure out how to get a key eventually. I'm guessing you have to do a round of perfection for the whole chapter, which I do think the only time we screwed up was the first guy. and when we were talking about, basically you try and profile, and you look at them and you try and guess the right answers, but that increases skill and whatnot. So as for specific keys, I guess we're going to have to figure that out eventually. But right now we still do have one key. We'd be starting the next chapter, which will be 3 of 15. So I do thank you guys for joining me for this, and if you, once again, did like this, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll be moving on to Chapter 3 of 15 in the next playthrough. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great one.